Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the couch, Divine Intervention. And tonight, once again, I have a very special guest. He's my baby. Call him my nephew. We had him on the couch earlier this year, but I told him and I promised him once he get his skin line together, I will bring him back just to introduce his products to you all. So there's going to be something special if you're watching, and only if you're watching. Welcome, Amari.
Thanks for having
How
me.
you doing, nephew?
I'm hanging in there. One day
Relax,
at a time.
baby, relax.
Relaxed.
Take a breather. Woosah. All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, I thank you all on tonight, asking you all to please like, comment, and share. And if you have any questions for Mr. Amari in reference to his skin line or anything about being handsome and gay, girl, please send it on in. We will ask him. So, on tonight, I see what you have here. I mean, the first time when you came on the couch, you was in the making.
In the making.
Right. And now, and that being a couple of months ago,
Couple
right?
months ago, it took some years.
But look now. Look at God.
we are here.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Yes, he will.
So can you tell me about it?
Well, first of all, the name of the brand is, well, it's a sister brand to our clothing line.
Okay.
So we kept the name and we just added Skin, spelled S-K-Y-N.
Mm-hmm.
Skin came about in 2016.
Okay.
I've been using my own product since 2016. I let like a couple of my friends try it, and they're like, the world needs this. And I'm like, what do you mean the world needs this? Like, I got enough on my plate as it is. You know, and then, you know, sometimes we limit ourselves. We put ourselves in a box where we think that we can't do these things.
Right.
And I remember we just had gotten Rylan, and he was about maybe not even one yet.
Uh-huh.
And something popped up on my screen that Kylie Jenner was like a self-made billionaire, and it like automatically ticked the fuse, like, oh, she's not self-made, like, da-da-da-da, she has people back, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to researching, and I'm like, okay, well, I've been creating this product since 2016. How do I get it, you know, to a level where I can, you know, mass produce and get it to the world? Got discouraged a couple times, put it on my vision board the end of 2016, took it off, put it back on 2017. 2018 started to actually, like, you know, get back into it.
Right.
And this quote that affirmed, like I affirmed to myself every day was that I found the things I loved a long time ago. I just needed to put my all into it.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And 2018, we hit the ground running. 2019, we hit the ground running. Perfected some other things that we have coming soon for you guys, just not what we see here. And August 15th was our launch date, and now it's nonstop. We're on go, no red lights.
Okay.
So we just
So you're trying to build an empire then?
building an empire.
Okay. You must have a rich husband.
Oh, that's the plan. We aiming for there, but we're not there yet.
You're not there yet?
So blood, sweat, and tears.
Mm-hmm. Like the movie. We're not there yet.
We're not there
but
yet.
you headed there.
We're headed there.
Okay. And that's a good thing.
You know? Yeah, you know.
So let me ask you this. Being such a gentleman that you are, have so much inspiration. You inspire other people to pursue their dreams, okay? And individuals that may be watching tonight may not know all that you do. So can you just give me a little bit of what you have done, including this? Just a little tad
Okay,
bit.
a little tad bit. Okay, so first of all, a full-time husband. Most of you guys may know that.
Mm-hmm.
A full-time dad, a full-time student, a full-time employee outside of my businesses.
Uh-huh.
I run multiple businesses. As you heard me speak of Imaji New York, that's my full-blown clothing line, which we are actually revamping in the moment as well, just to kind of like, you know, hit different target markets and, you know, branding a little bit different. We run our kids brand under our kids. We also have two other foundations. I also run the Imaji Project, which we spoke about last time, which is, you know, with my mentees and, you know, those who want to start businesses, those who want financial advice, all these other things. I'm not perfect, but I didn't have a me when I was starting all of this. So if I can help somebody not make the mistakes that I made or just give them the clue keys that got me to where I am today, no charge. We had to postpone. I'm also a fashion show producer. I produce my own shows. We had to put our last show, which was supposed to be held in March, on hold. So now we have a surprise for the next 2 collections for Imaji New York. Imaji Skin, which is now here, our sister brand. Just been working nonstop on it. And don't know what else the future holds for the brand, but like I said, we're on go. So
right. Now, we know it's going to be some haters.
Always.
You know, it's always going to be some haters. What is your biggest fear? Once you become a self-made millionaire, so I'm speaking that into your life, okay? Now, when you become a millionaire, don't you forget about Auntie, because I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out and say, look at here, boy. I spoke that over you.
Yes.
Okay? October the 1st, 2020.
Yes.
And now you done made it big, and now you don't know me no more. Okay? So,
I got you.
What is one of your biggest fears once you make it to that level?
Well, let me say this. I don't like the spotlight.
For you doing all this, I mean, that's just the opposite.
I like to play the back scenes,
I feel you.
You know, I think my biggest fear is the protection of my family. I think with that type of status comes a high bar that you have to hold up to.
Yeah.
There's no privacy.
No.
You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be the press. There's always going to be tabloids. There's always going to be something. You know, even now, like without holding like a multi-million-dollar status, there's still like an image that
you have to
feel
uphold.
Like we have to uphold, you know, and that people are always watching. So the brand must be of this status. The brand must be of this visibility, like, you know, visible to the eye, you know. But that's how we cross our T's, dot our I's. Because we're big on customer service. We're big on presentation. So yeah, I would just say, you know, the protection of my family.
And that's the main thing.
That's
family, the protection of them. Because you know, in this world we're living in, someone cannot like you just because.
Just because.
You know, you don't have to need a reason not to like you, Amari.
They don't know you. They never
right,
spoken to you.
Right. Never even spoken to you.
Yeah.
But just to know that you are a young black gay male, making it happen with no support from others really outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Someone really sponsoring you, giving you this $1 million, say, okay, now make it happen. Right. You're not doing it that way. Right. You're taking it step by step, and you're making it happen. So when you become that millionaire, you can look back and say, where were you? Yeah. You know, you wasn't there when I started from nothing. So, you know, since you being here now, you know what I'm saying? Because once you become famous, and I'm going to say famous, okay, everybody going to come from all over the place.
That's true.
And how would you be able to deal with that once you be able to get to that plateau in life and be able to have that status? And then when you look around, you got people come from the north, east, south, and west. And half of them won't mean you any good. Right. They just want to be in because you're the in right now. Right. So tell me about that.
Well, first of all, balance.
Yes, definitely.
And protecting my energy. I keep my sage. I got sage in my bag.
Okay.
So I don't go nowhere without my sage. I don't go nowhere without that. And, you know, my Bible's always in my car.
Yes.
So got to keep them away. You know, I always ask God, you know, those who are for me, keep them near. Those who aren't, keep them away.
Yes.
Yeah, negative energy, bad spirits, all of it, just keep them away. So I keep my sage with me.
Okay.
I can identify the fake now.
Oh, I mean, we all can.
Yeah, we can.
You know, especially when you know the Lord.
Okay, I'm a vibes person. If the vibes ain't right,
time to go.
Kick it.
Right.
Yeah, you know?
Definitely.
So.
Now, you went from a robust fashion career as a well-known designer. And believe y'all, you and me, I know about your clothing. You did a fashion show for me, for my event. And it went very well.
Was amazing.
Yes, it was.
It was amazing.
So, why skincare?
Well, fashion and skin for me has always been my go-tos, my vices, if you will. And my husband and I laugh because before I actually started to when I thought about actually making my product into bigger quantities.
Yes.
I would go to Sephora, I would go to Ulta, and I was spending money.
Right.
Like $400.
Because it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. And let me pause there. Before I say that, I didn't always have the skin I have now. No. I was cute.
Uh-oh.
But I used to fight with that acne.
Okay.
Fight with that high pick, whatever.
Yeah.
So for me, I always had the teeth. So I was like, okay, I got
So you had the smile, so that worked for you.
So I proactive this, and I'm spending, my teenage years spending all of this money on these things. But at that time, I didn't think about, okay, this is where I can be. I'm like, my family, we believe in all natural.
Yes.
So everything was go to natural hair, moisturizer, all of these things. So fast forward to now, it was like, okay, well, let's do this. So going to Ulta, going to Sephora, spending $400, $500, hiding them in the trunk.
So your husband won't,
right? Oh, when you got that, that came yesterday, but little behold, I'm spending at one time.
Right.
Not only, it's not even about, it is about the money, but what are we really putting into our skin?
That's the question.
Okay, and I can be honest now because I've been using my products, and this is where I am since late 2015, early 2016. Me, I'm guilty for it. Again, it was one of my vices. I'm buying it because it's Marc Jacobs. I'm buying it because it's
the name.
It's a trend. It's a
the
fad
trend,
at
yes.
the moment. But we're not really reading the ingredients. I'm an ingredient reader. And now with my own brand, I had to be very particular when I'm doing my research and all of these things with ingredients, although they are natural, because some people can be allergic to natural ingredients as well. I get to read, and I'm like, well, if this is going to do damage, why am I pumping it into my skin? You know, so research and, once I really decided to do full blown, I'm like, okay, the two they cross, they transpire, right? And I'm like, okay, well, in order to get dressed, your skin got to be nice.
That's true.
You can't be in a nice garb and your skin
and you're looking
crazy.
Okay.
And another thing with my skincare line is that it's minimal. Luxury, but minimal. A lot of skincare brands or a lot of other brands, they want you to buy this to achieve a goal. That's not our goal. Skincare, for one, shouldn't be boring. It should work.
That's true. It should.
You shouldn't have to have a number of all of these products to achieve a goal. So we simplified it. Most of our products are very versatile. For example, the oil cleanser is a 2-in-1.
Okay.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? So you're paying one price and you're getting two products. And that's something I didn't find a lot of when I was purchasing my skincare from other brands to use on myself. And that's where a lot of my inspiration came from. The brands that I was buying, their ingredients, the harsh ones included.
Right.
And just trying to move from that. You know what I mean? Gives people a simpler way to actually enjoy skincare routines. Because most people think that skincare is out of reach. Because for a while, before I was able to actually afford or do the things I wanted to with my skin and all of these things, I'm like, oh no, I'll get it next week. Oh, I'll get it next week. The next week comes, something else comes up next week.
Right.
So it's out of reach. Skincare should not be out of reach. It should be at our fingertips. And not only at our fingertips, you should be able to see results. But my mother always taught me, in order to see results in anything that you do, you must be consistent.
That's the key.
Okay?
You can't do it today and skip 3 days and do it again.
And then think that you're going to be...
Right, no.
No.
That's so true.
It don't work like that.
It should not, unless you was born like me, just everything. Hey, it is what it is.
Days,
okay?
Right? Skip a couple of days.
Now, what products do you offer?
At the moment, we have our top seller, our Pure Botanical Oil Cleanser. That's Oil, O-Y-L, which is our cleanser and makeup remover. So you get into, again, speaking about our 2-in-1 products. We have our face scrubs. We have our body scrubs. We have our lip scrub. We have our oil lotion, which is also a 2-in-1 product. On our summer days, it can be used, or winter days, as an oil. When you put it in the fridge, it turns into a whipped body butter.
Really? Okay.
So depending on your mood, depending on how you're feeling, you want it to be in the fridge. Pop it in the fridge, leave it in there, and it's a cocoa, like a
yes.
Everything except at the moment. Well, let me back up. Everything now at the moment is lightly coconut scented, except the oil cleanser that we have now. What will be on the site between Friday and Monday is our lightly coconut scented oil cleanser.
Oh, wow.
So, people who don't want, so that's what we're working on. We have our overnight lip mask coming. We have our lip mask that you guys see here today.
So tell me about this here, the lip mask.
So, although
what is this?
I don't play with my skin, but I don't play with my lips. You see these lips?
Baby, those lips look kissable.
I don't play with my lips, guys. So, this here, what's also going to be launched on the website is our methods of our face massages, our lip routines, right? So now if you are into skincare, if you're extremely into skincare, you will know every part of matters, right? Our lips get dehydrated, our face get dehydrated, everything, right? So people think that, you just wake up and it's like, okay, I'm going to put on some lip balm. No, because you're putting on lip balm, but you didn't exfoliate the cells.
Right.
Or the dead skin or the lipstick or all of those things. So you must exfoliate. well, of course, I cleanse with my oil, the whole entire face. Do my lip scrub. Before I do my overnight lip mask, I'm putting this on.
Okay, so you put this on.
To hydrate.
To hydrate.
And keep the moisture. So it's a moisturizer booster for your lips. Because, we have one for our face, too.
So should your man put this on when he kissing on you?
He could.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
a little foreplay don't hurt.
A little foreplay don't hurt. And, you got to get your skincare routine
yes,
no matter what.
Honey, no matter who do it, right?
No, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
y'all hear me out there?
Those are for. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Giving me an idea. Okay. So tell me, how can we purchase this?
So all of our skincare products are sold exclusively online on our website at imagiskin.com. That's Imaji, SKYN.com. You can follow us on Instagram as well at imagiskin, SKYN. Yeah, and then, who knows what the future holds. We might have a storefront.
Yes, that brick and mortar, honey. They would just be walking in and out.
In and out, so.
So how have your sales been since you started?
Sales have been crazy. So, like I said, we launched August the 15th.
Right.
We actually sold out completely. So we
wow.
launched with 150 items, 150 of each item, completely sold out.
Wow.
We just restocked yesterday on the 30th.
Okay.
Sales at this moment is going really good, so that's why I'm telling people, if you guys want it, you want to try it, get them now while they're hot, because the exclusivity of our brand, because they are made with love, by me, by hand, in batches. So it's not product just sitting around waiting to be shipped out. They're made fresh for every order. So you guys are getting fresh product all the time. And just get it while it's hot. The exclusivity of the brand is that it's not always going to be at everybody's fingertips. We stock a certain amount. Once they go, you got to wait for the restock.
Right.
And our restocks happen twice every month.
Okay. Now, with this skin line here, and I know you are a man of color, so could Caucasians or Hispanics be able to purchase this and use this as well? Or is it just for women of color? Or men of color?
The Caucasians, men and women, can use it as well, but it's for the culture. Our brown skin, melanated tones.
Yes.
There's not a lot of product out there for us.
So we need something for us.
So it's for the culture. It's for our melanin skin tones. You want results? Imaji Skin is what you need to be using. Again, not to toot my own horn because it's my product, but I've been using my product since 2016. Like I said, I didn't have the best of skin. I was acne prone. I had blotches, all of these things.
Right.
And of course, I used other products that also made my skin worse. But when I came up with my skincare product in 2016 and consistently using it, I'm like, oh, I want this glow.
You're right.
I want this, and this is me. I used my product on Tuesday. And I skipped a couple of days because I was busy shipping and all
but you cannot tell though.
I mean, and I'm still glowing.
And you still glowing. Acting like you just met a new man or something. Do I need to ask your husband? To make sure it's no side dude on the side.
No, you don't do those.
I'm just saying. You glowing too much.
Listen, I don't share. I'll be behind bars.
I guess so. Oh yeah. So, your husband say, don't try him like that. You're gonna get it. So, what I want to ask you before we go to commercial, knowing that you have came this far, what will be your next adventure? And don't answer me yet. Once you get this off the ground like you want it, what will be your next adventure? We'll be right back. Welcome back to the couch. My very special guest, Mr. Amari Jackson. with his skincare line. Now, you heard his story. He been to the bottom. God brought him to the top. And he haven't reached that plateau as of yet. So he brought his line in this evening just to share with us how it came about. And he's glowing now. I had to make sure he didn't have a side dude on the side, someone like a sugar daddy. So he said, no, it's his skin line that makes him glow. And his husband is standing over there, so, he ain't going to tell me the truth. But it's okay. But however, what we're going to do right now, we're just going to roll with this. But however, what we're going to do, he's going to talk us through. I'm going to let you take this.
So the question I was asked was my next adventure.
Yes.
Skin off the line, off the ground.
Yes.
You know what? I actually, let me say this. I'm hard on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can admit that. Enough is never enough.
And I get it.
I'm an overachiever.
Overachiever. Uh-huh.
A perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to just put out anything just to put it out.
Right.
It must be perfected first.
Mm-hmm.
Down to the packaging, as you can see, because that was one of our holdups.
It's nice.
The formula was already down pat.
Right.
My packaging had to match that.
Right.
I sometimes scare myself.
Wow. Why?
One, I can't stay out of my head. Two, you can't put my dreams or goals in a box.
Okay.
Because they don't fit.
I like that. I'm going to use that, but go ahead.
And I wake up every day and I'm like, this. So I keep a book and I have like my husband and I both, but we have like 50, like 1,000 books, maybe with the same things written down in them.
Yeah.
But once it comes to mind, I got to, so I can make room for the next goal, the next dream. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I really don't know. I scare myself. I'm like, okay, well, sometimes I have to pep talk myself, like, slow down. Let's go back to this. Mm-hmm. Let's make sure the knots is tied, off the ground running, and then you could jump over here.
Right.
Like I said, there's no middleman to none of our businesses.
And that's awesome, though.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but you know what? You're doing it.
We're doing it. So I'm sewing for Imaji. I'm sewing for the kids brand. We're running the foundations, trying to get one of our joint foundations right now, like, structured to where we can start, like, the give back process. And the Imaji project to be in a place where, we can, because right now it's kind of like a private mentorship program, if you will. It wasn't something that I was trying to do. And again, it wasn't something that I said, I'm going to have a mentorship program.
It just happened.
It just happened. The Amari project was solely based on, like, me doing my fashion show productions. We was supposed to also do a tour before COVID. Mm-hmm. So the fashion show and then the tour, then COVID came. So then I'm like, okay, well, now we at a standstill. What's next? And then being at a photo shoot, and a girl who was an assistant to the photographer was like, oh, my God, like, she was looking around. And I'm like, who are you looking for? She was like, your team. I'm like, the team is here. Uh-huh. I am the team. She's like, wait a minute. So you're going to style, direct, and you sewing on scene? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I had another thought in my mind last night that I wanted to shoot, so I brought my sewing machine here so I wouldn't be late.
Right.
So while y'all shooting the pieces that we already have, I'm going to work on this one, and then we're going to throw it in there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I scared myself. The sky is the limit, but we don't see the sky because we're going
That's
to
right.
the moon and back.
Going all the way up.
All the way up. So I really don't know what's next. But I know for right now it's just to focus on everything that's already going on and just...
Now, have you got a patent for this?
Yes. We are LLC.
Go ahead. Boy, give it to me. Give it to me. You bad. Go ahead.
We are LLC and we are trademarked.
Awesome.
So they could come on with it.
They can come with it now.
They can come on with it.
I am so proud of you.
Thank
I really
you.
am. I am so proud of you. You know?
Working.
Yes, I mean, you're a workaholic. That's for sure. Yes. But you know what? You're showing something to young individuals that it can be done.
It can be done. Mm-hmm.
So what I need you to do right now is look into that camera and encourage others. If you can do it, so can they can reach their dreams just like you. Even though it may be hard, but it's doable. Can you just let them know that?
Listen, whatever it is, and I expressed this to my mentees before I got here, I was on a conference call with my mentee, and I'm telling her, well, before I say that, let me just say that whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to achieve, the sky is the limit. Look beyond the stars. Stay off of social media. Perfect your craft. Stay in your lane, because everybody ain't meant for your lane.
Right.
Don't listen to the no's. You're going to get a lot of no's. You know, just work hard. I feel like this. If you buckle down for 6 months, that 6 months will make you feel like you've been working for a whole year.
Yes, that's so true.
A whole entire year. So I say this to say, no matter what it is that you want to do, listen to your gut, because you know best. It's your business. It's your craft. It's your skill, whatever it is. And it may not be wanting to own a business.
Right. It can be
it
other
could be
things.
Other things, achieving a goal and, completing a degree, whatever it is. Stay to it.
Yeah.
Do your research. Research is key. When you start to feel discouraged, turn off that social media, turn off your phone, and find the answers.
Regroup.
Regroup. Everything is figure-outable. And I had to learn that. Because we say, oh, we don't have the funds to do this, or we don't have the means to do this, or we don't have the resources to do this. Yes, you can. But you're going to do it at your level with what you have.
But what you have. And see, that's the thing. Some of us want to shoot for the moon.
For the moon.
And we're just getting started. We have to start where we are.
Yep.
And then allow God to raise us up accordingly. Yep. And that's what I've seen that you have been doing with your lines and your clothing and all of that. I would say some people are talented, but I would say you are gifted. And one thing about a talent, God give those.
Yeah.
But when you're gifted, he branded you for that, baby.
Yes.
So no matter what he has given you to do, you must do it to a level of greatness. Exactly. You understand? Of greatness. No matter how far-fetched it may seem to you, it's not to God. Yeah. So always remember that there. If I don't say anything else to you, he has branded you for a purpose. To achieve some things that no other man or woman can.
Amen.
Okay? So what are we going to try here this evening?
So today, what we're going to try, because we can't try everything, but, we could if we wanted to.
I need a man, child. I need a man. But okay, go ahead.
So what we're going to try today is our body scrub, because, it's less.
Okay.
Let me show you guys first. So we're going to try our body scrub.
Uh-huh.
On the back of
my hand?
Your hand, or, so you can kind of feel, because you're going to get the same result.
Okay.
You're going to do the same result. Wait, are we doing face or body? We doing face?
Child, we can't do body. We on live, honey. You got to pay to see this.
Not body. Are we doing hand or are we doing face?
Let's do hand.
Let's do hand. Okay.
Let's do hand.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
But first, I'm gonna let you open it.
Okay.
So you can get that experience. I know what it smells like. I know what it feels like.
Whoa. It smells wonderful. Coconut. Not too harsh. It's smooth. It's smooth.
That was the plan.
Yeah. You see, you can work with this.
You can work with that, right?
It put you in the mindset. Where that man at? Okay. Where he at? Where he at? Okay.
He's gonna be looking for you.
Oh yeah, he better be looking for me.
He's gonna be looking for you.
He gonna smell me, baby, with this. So tell me, what do I do?
Okay, so before we actually test our body scrub, let's just talk about the ingredients.
Yes. What's all in it?
What's in our it's called our moisturizing body scrub. All of our scrubs start with moisturize.
Okay.
Because you're gonna be moisturized.
It's gonna be soft and silky.
Let me tell you, we use it on a Sunday. You're gonna be moist till Tuesday, Wednesday. I promise you.
So when he rub his hands down this arm.
Listen, you might want to put it in places.
Woo! I'm just saying. I'm just using the arm right now. Okay, you know what I mean? Yes. So, exit example.
Right.
I ain't going to get all ready today. But when he rubbed down this arm,
it's gonna
I feel like silk.
Like a baby's bottom.
He may have an orgasm, but go ahead.
He might.
Okay.
So,
I will.
What's in our scrubs are all natural ingredients.
Okay.
So there's no toxins, no harsh chemicals, paraben-free, cruelty-free. We don't test it on any animals because, again, it's all natural. Even if it was natural, we wouldn't test on animals.
Right.
So we have our coconut oils, our aloe vera oil, our vitamin E oils, our emo oils, as well as our grapeseed oils, our jojoba
wow.
oil. So it's packed with food for the skin. Okay? And then our sugars is granulate. It's very, very fine. So when you're applying it, it's not going to damage the skin.
Right. Because, see, my skin is very sensitive. So I can't use everything.
Well, you could use skin because it's made with all skin types
in mind. And I'm hearing the ingredients. So I could use that.
Yes. You can. Sensitive skin, acne-prone skin, dry, oily combo.
Oh, help yourself. Go ahead.
Because my husband has sensitive skin, too. And I'm like, you're going to try these products.
Okay.
But, I had to watch him. I was looking for a reaction. He was safe. No Benadryl needed.
Shut up. Are you serious?
I'm so serious. And he has sensitive skin.
You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna have to purchase one. Go ahead. Yes.
Yes, because Benadryl. I'm like.
Because anything can rub up against me, and I'm going to scratching and itching and swell up and get the rash, and I'll be done.
Like
yes.
No. Tested on him, no reaction.
Wow. So I can stay cute. Okay.
You can stay cute. So what I want you to do is I want you to dig into the scrub as much as you want.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're gonna apply it to your hands.
Okay.
And then you can apply a little water if you need to, but you ain't gonna need the water. Okay.
Oh. Oh, wow. Ooh. Wow.
It smells good.
Oh, it smells good. It smells like somebody can eat me.
Put a little bit more.
You know what? Oh, wow. You know what? I recommend this. Women, you can put it everywhere.
Head to toe.
Everywhere. In the middle of them thighs, put it everywhere. You don't have to eat pineapples anymore.
Nope.
Ooh, this right here, I'm good a little bit more.
Yeah.
This right here, baby, here go town. This is nice.
Calming, not too strong.
Yes, it's not strong.
Yeah, it's lightly scented.
It's lightly, and you know what? I mean, look, it put a little glow on me.
It put your glow. That's the moisture. That's
yes,
locked in
it put a glow on me. Women, look at here. Men, get it for her.
Okay.
You will enjoy it.
He could use it too.
He can use it, but I'm just telling him, honey, Let me, yeah.
Totally, yeah.
My special someone, I know you're going to be watching, baby. Okay, yeah.
Listen, okay?
I'm telling you, women, yes, I recommend this. And you know what? It feels so good. Soft. I mean, it's not oily.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
Like most things that you use is oily and it feels slick.
Slicky,
but no,
sticky.
It feels fine. It's not sticky. I mean, it's not like I didn't put anything on. And the smell is still there.
Yep.
Go ahead on. So what Divine Intervention is going to do on tonight, the first 4 people that types in, what could they say?
Well, join the Skin Tribe. Follow us.
Follow us.
Join the Skin Tribe.
Yes.
Amari Skin.
Divine. Triple H. The first 4 people, I will purchase it for you, and you'll pick up right here at Monarch Health Services.
And we also have our candles.
And we have, tell me about them candles, because I'm going to need some of them.
Let me tell you how the candles came about. Because me personally, when I'm doing my skincare routine, I'm setting a whole mood. Oh, and we got the robes.
Really?
Yes. We have the kimono robe and the terry robe.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
When we come back from, I'm going to steal this, y'all. I ain't stealing it. I'm just going to take it home. But, woo, it smells so good. Y'all just don't understand. We're getting ready to go to commercial.
Yep.
So when we come back from commercial, you can tell me about your robes. You can tell me about your candles. You can tell me about that. Any dildos, too. But we'll be right back.
Oh, we should work on that.
welcome back to Divine Intervention, The Couch. I tell you, I am so happy tonight to have my nephew, my very special guest, Amari Jackson, here with his skin line. I tell you, just still rubbing my skin, I smell, they can, I mean, I'm not going to say that, but you know, edible.
Edible,
Yes.
Right? Yes.
So, women, I encourage you on tonight to please order. What is your website?
The website is www.imagiskin, EMIGEESKYN.com.
Okay, please order. Now, I said before the commercial, and I'm still going to ask you about your candles and your robes. And the first 4 individuals that type in Triple H Ministries or Divine Intervention, Palm Beach County only. We can't afford FedEx yet, so if you're outside of Palm Beach County, you're just going to have to go on the website. But however, the first 4 individuals who type in Triple H Ministries or Divine Intervention, Triple H Divine will purchase 4, and we will give them out. Okay, so you can be the first one to try the skin line. Okay, he has more to come. So we will find out who those individuals are before we close out, and I would like to mention your name before we close out tonight. Now, before the commercial, I asked you about your candles, your robes, and I even asked you, well, do you have like a dildo line that's going to get started? Because it's dealing with skin.
We could go in business on that.
I mean, I'm serious because you know what? You're dealing with women.
Yeah.
Okay?
Maybe a limited edition something?
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
Because when a woman want to feel something soft on her body, it has to be the right texture.
Thing. Right.
Right? I mean, I think so.
I agree.
Okay, so talk to me.
So, before the break, we were discussing that and the other things, the other accessories that we have. So we call them luxury add-ons.
Okay.
Now, when I'm doing my skincare, I'm creating a whole mood. My music is set, my Bluetooth light is on, my playlist is going, my robe is on, my candle is lit. So with skin, I wanted to create a candle that would set the mood while you're doing a skincare routine. And this is just me going off of what mine. You know, I know a lot of other people who have been purchasing the candles for the same exact reason, or just purchasing the candle just to light because they're just so bomb.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this before I go any further. The candles and the reed diffusers are limited edition.
Okay.
So once the last restock,
last
4 restocks, they're done.
Okay. What are the prices of your candles?
So the candles start at $32.95, and the reed diffusers are like $36.95. So somewhere roughly around there, they're between like $30-something and $40. And you can also buy them as a combo. So if you stuck and want to try both of them, we offer Skin and Tribe. So Skin is clean, Skin is fresh. It kind of gives you that feel of like clean, fresh skin, right? So while I'm doing my skincare routine, skin is burning.
Wow.
Skin is burning. You know,
setting the mood.
Setting the mood.
Okay.
Now, when my skincare is done and I'm, you know, in a different part of the room, I'm lighting Tribe. Because Tribe is for the culture. It's very, I can't even explain it to you. Like
Zulu? Shaka?
Very, a little citrusy, if you will, but it's very motherlandy. Like it's from the mother, like, you know, that motherland scent. You got your robe on, your skin is looking flawless, your hair is tied up, your playlist still going. You're just setting the vibe.
Yeah, okay.
Some people can't light candles because they have toddlers, they have, they're afraid to light candles, they don't want to, you know.
Right, set some on fire.
You could get in a reed diffuser. Our oil reed diffusers, we handmade our oils as we handmade everything else.
Okay.
They come with the little reeds, you pop them in, you get the same exact scent as if you lit the candles. We have our terry cloth robe, which is the same as a terry cloth towel.
Yes.
So you step out the shower, there's absorbed.
What color?
Right now it's just black.
Okay.
Can
you get leopard print?
I'm working on that.
All right.
We're working on that. Like I said, so the reed diffusers are hand poured by me. So you're getting the same exact scent as you would get in the candle. And our candles are coming in 11 ounce.
Wow.
So you're getting all of this candle, and they burn for 11 hours. So you're getting all of that. So let me just show you what they look like. So the reed diffuser comes in this cute little packaging, right? Okay. And then you get the reeds tied, the velvet reeds. Comes with this nice little black paper, and it looks like this.
Oh, okay.
So you take the top out once you get them, and you pop the reeds in.
Pop them inside.
And then
it just
light up the room. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then we have the candles, which look similar to that, but of course it's a candle.
Uh-huh.
Again, cute packaging. Our 11 ounce.
What size are the candles again?
11 ounce.
11 ounces.
Yep, they're 11 ounces.
11 ounces for the candle.
So then it comes in a nice black glossy vase.
Okay.
Okay, our vessels are black. Glass, they're glass. And they're soy. The wax is soy. So it's not harsh for the environment. And they're coconut,
Yes, yes. And they're not really heavy. They're light, lightweight.
Big, but they're light. Yep.
Yeah, but okay.
You smell that one?
Yes.
It's not even lit, and you guys
can smell it. That's the thing. So if you have any dogs in the house or anything like that, when you're cooking and you're cooking fish, or just light it up.
Light it up.
And take that smell right on out the house.
Yep.
Wow.
So yep, and then we also have our terry cloth headbands. So you put your hair up, it'll keep your hair up. We also have our silk eye mask.
Okay.
100% mulberry silk.
Oh wow.
So yep, we have those as well. So everything. We didn't want to bombard everybody with the launch with all of the product. So we just focus on the skincare first, which is the main priority, and then everything else is just luxury add-ons.
Wow. We only have one individual so far who typed in Divine Intervention on Triple H. So I'm telling you, we need 3 more individuals.
We need 3 more.
When you have someone purchasing something for you,
you better run.
You better run and run quick. Because Divine Intervention and Triple H Ministries, we love to bless people. That's what we do. So please, come on. Type it on in.
You guys too. You guys can type Divine Interventions under this video or Triple H Ministries, and we'll take it from there.
And we take it from there.
We need 3 more.
We need 3 more individuals. Now, for the candles only, what I want to do is bless 4 people with the candle.
Okay.
Okay? For the ones that type in Amari.
That's
candle.
A-M-O-R-I.
Yes.
Candle.
Yes. So do I need to repeat myself? Okay. I don't think so. Now, what I want to ask you is, how do you, I know you're trying to manage work life, personal, you got 2 small kids. How do you do that? I mean, it can be heavy, I know.
It's heavy.
So how do you balance that?
Well, we balance it out,
And still be able to have that life with your husband? Because, see, that's a separate life, too.
That's a separate life in itself.
Yes. How do you balance that?
We got laundry rooms. We got the laundry room.
That's right.
We got the bathroom. No, that shower now, so.
Woo! Can I babysit? Can I babysit the shower? Just the shower.
Not the kids.
Not the kids. Just come and babysit the shower.
So, yep, so it's a balance. It is a heavy load.
Yeah.
But, just this morning I texted my husband. I was like, I went to get a lineup and, my nails, and I'm like, woo. Like, there's just that woo style.
Yeah.
Like, just sitting there, don't understand what Ling Ling talking about, but that woo style, like,
Yes.
In this balance, I think we have, a lot of people say we make it look easy. We have a structured system, if you will. So now I'm home, home for a couple of months, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm working on my businesses, but I have 2 small kids. I still had to teach the baby because he's not in daycare.
Right.
So I'm teaching him his nursery stuff. I got my 12-year-old in middle school, freshly in middle school, so that's tough. So just balancing, and I'm still in school, doing a dual program. So I'm doing a bachelor's and a master's.
Wow, so you double dual.
So double dual. So I just think it's balanced. Sometimes you got to go in the bathroom and scream in your mind and then come back out.
Yes, and come back out. Yes, you got to have that moment.
Or shed a few tears.
Yes,
and just let it
but you know what? All that's okay.
It's okay.
And people have to realize sometimes you have to step away a minute to cry a little bit, to scream a little bit, to regroup. Refresh yourself. Yeah. So when you step back out that door, you're ready for what's to come. Because God won't put no more on you that you can bear.
Yeah. And that's why I said we have a lot of books. So this is how I clear my mind. I'm writing down my ideas in a book, so even if I'm doing something else, it don't leave me.
Right.
So I'm clearing up space to deal with my kids.
Yes.
To be the teacher, to be the dad, to be, and then, just balance. You got to find balance. You got to have time for yourself.
Definitely.
Definitely. Whether it's just a drive to get some gas.
But you just got to take that 5 or 10 minutes just for you.
Go outside, close the door. Yeah. You're still on the premises.
Right.
But you're just outside.
But you check out for a minute.
For a minute.
And it's okay to check out for a minute,
Especially when you're wearing many hats.
There you go. Because I don't need to
out.
check you into mental health.
No, I
be looking at you through a glass mirror, like, boy, you got it right yet? Come on home.
I have multiple meetings in my head. I have meetings with myself.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that I'm okay.
That you're okay.
And people think that's weird. It's not weird. It's weird when you start cracking up and going to bridges.
Go.
Now I'm gonna talk to myself. I'm gonna have this
you have to check in with yourself.
Ask myself how I'm doing.
But you need to know how you're doing. Right. If nobody else wants to know, you need to know.
Yeah. So balance.
Do you involve your husband and the kids with your business ventures?
It's so funny you said that. So last time I said I'm putting them on payroll.
All right.
Because we make it look easy, but it's late hours.
Yeah, it can be challenging.
You got to get up. So it's like you turn off for the business, but then you got to be right back up to be daddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to. It's on go. Yes, my husband is hands on. Well, when he can, because he's also in school. He's a full-time, full-time dad, full-time husband, full-time employee.
Getting his doctorate. So he's busy as well.
He taps in. I got to pull teeth to have him tap in, but he taps in here and there.
As long as he pull in, he taps in and say, okay, I'm gonna throw my head in the ring for a little minute, and then I'm gonna pull it back out. But
he handles all of the marketing, and PR for the businesses. That's what his separate company does. So yes, we have companies together, and then we also have our separate individual companies.
And that's okay too.
And I don't touch that part of his world because it's easy for me to pull him in and point and direct, which he could do the same with me, but not creative enough for me. It's more like technical and
Are you controlling? Yes, just say yes, because you took too long to answer. Just say yes, I am, Auntie, I'm controlling. And that's okay, but you know what? Along this journey, loosen up just a little bit.
I have.
Okay, just a little bit.
I have loosened up. I was worse.
Oh, wow.
I've loosened up. He could attest to that. Like, I've loosened up. I've pulled back. Before I would I don't want to hear it. Nope. Now I'm like, okay. Like, I may give that, my face may say, I don't want to hear it, but somewhere back here it's rolling,
Right.
And he said, oh, okay, because before I used to be like, oh, babe, what do you think about this? And he'll tell me the same exact thing, but I'm like, that wasn't enough for me. Let me go ask.
Yeah.
And he's like, but that's what I told you yesterday.
Right.
But now it's okay because you got it from somebody else. So I've came a long way.
But that's what, in relationships, that happens sometimes. Because we're so close to one another. You just may tell me that, but let me go see what somebody else says. See, do it lines up with you. And 99.9% of the time, it does.
It does. Yeah.
So they're just like confirmation from somebody else where he was right, But, do that really cause an indifference between you and him?
No. Because like I said, I came a long way. In the beginning, not a huge indifference, but it was kind of like we bumped heads.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, where do we come to like a
happy medium?
A happy medium. And we've come like 9 years. Yeah, like now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just sit back. You do it. No, dude. Okay, So, and then like with his business building out to the way it is, I was able to see like, oh, okay, I don't really need a publicist.
You got one.
I got one.
Yeah.
He might just have to go sleep in a different room when we bump heads, but he'll be okay. But we're not there yet. So
who's the most patient one?
I'm gonna say him, but the shoe is starting to turn.
It's starting to turn. Oh, why is that?
Let me tell you this. When people want to think they got patience?
And really don't.
And really don't?
That's me, but go ahead.
That's him. Or he pretends to be calm, but he's freaking out in his mind. And I'm like, so you calm? You sure? But you can see it all over his face. So I'm like, I'm going to let you have that. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to be the worry ward. I'm going to be the non-patient. Because
Right.
But that's him. So the shoes is slowly changing foot.
But in relationship, it does happen that way sometimes. Yeah. It changes over from the one that used to be patient is no longer having the patience, and the ones that had the patience, like, okay, now wait a minute, it changes, and it's okay for it to change because it will eventually change back. Yeah. And it's just time now that you carry him. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have the 4 individuals who will get the whole line here. But the ones for the candles, we didn't get anybody as of yet. But even once we complete this segment, please, we will make sure you receive it. You can call Monarch at 561 523 4589. I just Googled them and look on their website. I done messed that up. But anywho, I want to thank Shaquila Cooley Niels. Go ahead, girl. You got the whole layout. I could be Vanna White. Here you go. But also, Famiyuka. Fabi. There you go, girl. You got it. Kimberly Coke. And Naomi. Girl, I can't say your last name and I ain't finna try. But anyway. No, if you want to get the candle, you need to type in Amari's candle for the candles. And I said, how many people? 4, 5?
4.
4. Mm-hmm. Okay. We got to get ready to wrap this up tonight. I want to thank you, Amari.
Thanks for having me.
You know I love you, baby.
Love you back.
And I'm here to bring you on at any time to display your stuff, baby.
Appreciate
it. I have your back 100%. Wish you wasn't gay. But anyway, because I'll take you out tonight. But however, you know I love them, y'all. I love all of you. I thank you guys for chiming in. Good night. Good night.
Good night.